Hey everyone, what's up? This is Disney 65 fan here, and today I'm going to do a video that got inspiration from a YouTuber called Zach Pope. He's great. He's a great movie reviewer. I just follow him on YouTube, and he did a video for his birthday. My birthday isn't until the 14th of May, so I decided to do a video of films I've seen from 1991 to today. I've seen a few films in 2019, but I haven't watched like all of them yet. So I've got a whole load of them to watch. So with that being said, let's dive into the movies I grew up with from the year I was born to now. I wrote them down by the way, so I'm gonna name them out. The first film was Beauty and the Beast. This movie was the most popular movie ever. It got nominated for Best Picture back in 1992. It won a Golden Globe for Best Picture. It was the only anime movie to win to actually be nominated. It's a really good movie. You know, it's got fantastic animation, great characters, great music. Um, Belle is the type of girl that everyone can relate to, especially me. She's kind of a real introvert. I'm a real introvert. She's really kind of keeps to herself. I keep to myself. So we're kind of like, she's kind of like my spiritual animal in a way. But yeah, I just love Beauty and the Beast and I've always loved the movie. 1992 um, was actually a good year as well. Aladdin. This movie I've seen it when I was about 7 or 8. I think I remember I was on holidays, and my mum of course got the loan of a video for the movie, and we were watching it on holidays with my cousins, and we loved it. You know, I think the real showstopper of Aladdin is gotta be Robin Williams. God rest his soul as the genie. He was hilarious in that movie. Of course, it's been remade this year with Will Smith, Mina Masood, and Naomi Scott. Will it be as good as that? I don't know, but Aladdin was like, it's got fantastic animation, brilliant music, um, great story. You know, it's one of those movies you can watch again and again, you never get sick of it. I just love the film. 1993. Now, before I should start this, my whole childhood was basically Robin Williams. Every movie I've seen had Robin Williams in it. God rest his soul. So you could say that Robin Williams and Jim Carrey and Eddie Murphy were kind of a big part of my childhood. So, 1993 was, of course, Mrs. Doubtfire. This movie was absolutely hilarious. At first, I thought it was plain and utter stupid. I took a 10-year hiatus out of it, and then I watched it again, and I just loved it. I mean, it's hilarious. It's also got a very heartwarming plot to it. You know, like how would one man go to see his kids, and he actually disguised himself as this convincing 60-year-old Scottish woman, even though he said she was British, but she sounds more Scottish than anything else. Um, but yeah, it's got so much hilarious scenes in it, from the restaurant scene where he goes back and forth as Mrs. Doubtfire and Daniel Hillard, to the part where his boobs goes up on fire and he goes, "My first year as a woman getting hot flushes." Oh my god, so funny. So yeah, it's a hilarious film. If you haven't seen Mrs. Doubtfire, do watch it. It's hilarious. 1994 was uh, bye. That's my brother, by the way. Um, yeah, 1994 was of course another big year. It was also a big year for Jim Carrey. So I was gonna have The Mask in here, but The Mask was an honorable mention because that film is hilarious as well. But I had to go with Dumb and Dumber and The Lion King. I love both these movies. The Dumb and Dumber is like my favorite comedy of all time. It's absolutely hilarious. I mean, I've seen it so many times. I have it twice in DVD. I have the director's cut and the original cut. So it's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Sorry for the background, by the way. Um, The Lion King was brilliant as well. I loved animation. always cry my Foster's death. It's been remade as well this year, so hopefully it'll be good. Sorry for background for the noise. 1995 is While You're Sleeping, my favorite rom-com of all time. It's really, really good. I really love that movie. Sandra Bullock, I've been a huge fan of her since I was a kid. So, sorry for the background noise. Just ignore that. Yeah, While You're Sleeping, love that movie, like I said. I love, it's like, I've always been a huge fan of Sandra Bullock, like I said, so I'm ranting now. But yeah, While You're Sleeping, I love that movie. I love just the story and the music and everything. It's just really, really good. 1996 was the most underrated animated movie of all time, The Hunchback of Notre Dame. I love this movie. I still love it. Um, it's got a great music. It's got great animation. I was surprised it actually got. I think it won worst screenplay at the Razzies. I was like, what? But yeah, it was a really good movie. I really enjoyed it. It's all about kind of, it's all about like acceptance in the world because Quasimodo was kind of like he was kind of shunned away from the world because he was different from everyone else. But yeah, it was a brilliant film. If you haven't seen Hunchback of Notre Dame, do watch it. 1997. This is when my favorite live action movie of all time came out. Titanic. I love Titanic. I've seen it so many times on DVD and on TV, and I can quote some of it in my head, like the scene, like where she says to Cal, "You unimaginary bastard," and she says, "I'll be whoever your wife," and I was like, "You go, girl." Yeah, Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio, those two have amazing chemistry. I am surprised they didn't date each other in real life. They were just, you could say they were kind of like Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga in A Star Is Born. They had that same chemistry between those two as well. Brilliant film, by the way, Titanic. It's got great visuals, great score by James Horner, and it's a really good movie. What else? Oh yeah, it got 11 Oscars as well back in 1997. So yeah, it's on for 3 hours, but it's worth it. It actually flies because like the last hours about the ship sinking. so yeah, it's a really good movie. It's brilliant, and I've always loved the film. 1998 is a very underrated Disney movie, which also is scored by James Horner. Is of course Mighty Joe Young. Ah, God, this movie is. I love this movie. It's got Charlize Theron and Bill Paxton, and it tells a story about this gorilla called Mighty Joe, who travels to Los Angeles because there's these poachers that are out to get him and Joe. What's her name? What's the name? Oh Jesus, what's her name? Jill Young, which is played by Charlize Theron. She plays Mighty Joe's owner. And of course, she falls in love with Bill Paxton's character, and yeah, it's a really good movie. Some heartwarming scenes, especially the opening of the movie. Oh my God, that music, windpipe song goes, "Yeah, we know khaki, Wimbledon, la 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 la, to see cool, and I was like, I was crying by the way. So yeah, it's a brilliant film. I love my show on. 1999. Okay, I just wanna go back to 1999 to the okay. I'm not sure that Cherry Six on. Okay, this one is a toss up between Tarzan and Bicentennial Man. Yes, Bicentennial Man. I didn't see Bicentennial Man by the way until like 2015, 2013, 2012, I think, on TV. That was like the first time I ever saw the film. But anyway, I like both of these movies. I love Tarzan because Phil Collins' music, and I love Phil Collins. Um, the reason I picked Bicentennial Man as well is because I actually love the movie as well. It's very underrated. Like it's had Robin Williams again. Um, who, like I said previously, he was part of my childhood until his death in 2014. Yeah, I loved Bicentennial Man. It's on for like what 2 hours and 4 minutes, so it's a very. The first half is like if you want to know more about my thoughts on Bicentennial Man, I have a review of the movie. So if you can go into my channel and you'll go into my playlist of movie reviews, it should be in there to see to find out more about the film. But yeah, it's a very good film. It's very underrated, and the last 5 minutes of the movie is really sad. Tarzan, like I said, about Phil Collins, great music, great animation. Sorry, it's a great movie. So if you haven't seen both of these movies, do check them out. 2000. Okay, 2000 was the year that I started watching superhero movies, and the first superhero film I actually saw, believe it or not, was X-Men. This movie featured a very young Hugh Jackman who played Wolverine. You had Anna Paquin as Rogue. You have Halle Berry as Storm. You have Fami Fenton as I think that's how you pronounce her name. She's Jean Grey. James Marsden, he was Cyclops. Yeah, if you can forgive the awful CGI, it's still a really good movie. To introduce Marvel. But yeah, it was a really good movie, and if you haven't seen it, do watch it. It's a really, really good movie. So it's yeah, I like it. 2001. Okay, we had Shrek, which I love as well. I love Shrek, but of course I had to say Kate and Leopold again. Starship Jackman, Meg Ryan. It's kind of like the second rom com that Hugh Jackman did because he was kind of trying to not be typecast. So he was doing different movies. He did action, romance, drama, whatever. But yeah, this one he steals the entire film as Leopold, the handsome English Duke who gets transported to modern day New York and falls in love with a cynical businesswoman called Kate McKay, played by Meg Ryan. And yeah, it's kind of like you could say that Enchanted borrowed elements of this movie because it's quite similar to Enchanted. Yet it throws a Pride and Prejudice vibe to it because like the opening movie is like set in the 18th century, 1876, and yeah, and Hugh Jackman does a very convincing job as an Englishman, which he actually fooled me for a while because I literally thought he was English. And then I saw like his interviews and I was like, oh my god, he's Australian. So yeah, he was really good in the movie. He was charming, he was handsome. He was actually my second crush after Leonardo DiCaprio on Titanic. And to this day, Hugh Jackman's still my favourite, is my male crush. I just love him. He's so handsome and gorgeous and down to earth and yeah. But yeah, if you haven't seen Case and Leopold, you watch the movie. It's a really good movie as well. So yeah. 2002. Why did I not put Spider-Man in this? Okay, Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man. It's got great action. Great cast. Great score as well. Great action sequences. But of course, I had to put in A Walk to Remember as well because it's like the first Mandy Moore film I saw. Oh no, wait, it was the second Mandy Moore film that I actually saw. Yeah, it was the first Mandy Moore. It was like the second Mandy Moore film I saw because she was kind of going into the movie career at the time, as well as doing her music career. Yeah, it's like based off a Nicholas Sparks movie. And it had like Shane West in the movie as well, and she plays this girl who, spoiler alert, has leukemia, and she has like a couple of months to live. That's why it's called A Walk to Remember. So yeah, if you haven't seen that movie, do check it out. I will actually do a review of the movie, by the way, down the line, maybe this year, sometime this year. So check out that review, and I'll go into spoiler territory as well. So yeah, 2003. Okay, we had Finding Nemo, we had Pirates of the Caribbean, The Black Pearl, with Bruce Almighty. Forgot about that movie. But of course, I had to go with a underrated film, and that was Brother Bear. Yeah, this movie is so underrated. It's got great animation. It's got great voice cast. Oh, sorry, I'm actually falling asleep. Oh my god! But yeah, it's a great movie. Phil Collins again does the music for this movie as well. It's about this man called Kenine who his brother gets killed by a bear, and of course he ends up being transformed into a bear as punishment, and he befriends this little bear cub called Coda. Yeah, it's a really great movie. It's all about kind of like family and finding out who you are, and yeah, it's a really great. And also Joaquin Phoenix as the voice of Kenai. So yeah, it's a really good movie. There's also a sequel to this movie that came out in 2006. It was good, but not as good as the Joaquin Phoenix version. So yeah. 2004, we had 30 and 30, Shrek 2, Spider-Man 2, but I had to go to Spider-Man 2 because that's my favourite superhero movie of all time. It's got this awesome train sequence scene where like Spider-Man's like, ah! Um, it's all about like, yeah, it's a really good movie. It's brilliant. Oh my god, I haven't seen it. Do you watch it? It's really, really good. 2005, Walk the Line, which is based off a Johnny Cash. It's based off Johnny Cash and June Carter. Um, Great music as well. Who knew that Reese Witherspoon and Joaquin Phoenix could sing? They actually have great vocals. I like the story as well. Like there's a scene, like I like the part like where June tries her best to actually help Johnny kind of ditch the drugs and ditch the alcohol because he was very very fond of the drink and very very fond of drugs. So yeah, it's a really really good movie and it won an Oscar for Best Actress by Reese Witherspoon. So if you haven't seen Walk the Line, do watch it. It's a very very good movie. 2006 was The Holiday. This is like a real Christmassy movie. I really really like this movie. I watch it every Christmas. It has like an A-list cast from Jude Law, Jack Black, Kate Winslet, and Cameron Diaz, and it's about these two single women who are just like they've issues with men and they swap places. Like Kate Winslet goes to Los Angeles, it's going to Meg Ryan. Cameron Diaz goes to England, and of course Cameron Diaz falls in love with Kate Winslet's brother Graham, played by Jude Law, and Kate Winslet falls in love with Miles, played by Jack Black, who's in a relationship with a girl who's kind of cheating on him, but he doesn't know that. But yeah, it's a good movie, it's a good rom-com, and if you haven't seen Holiday, do check it out. 2007 was the year that brought me back to loving Disney again. It was the movie that introduced me to Amy Adams. It is, of course, Enchanted. Like I said with the 2001 film, Kate and Leopold, it's got the same plot as that, except Enchanted is animated first for like 10 minutes and then goes into live action. It's about this soon-to-be princess called Giselle, voiced by later played by Amy Adams, and some of Amy Adams, who is transported to modern day New York, and she falls in love with this cynical divorce lawyer who's also a single father, a widowed father, divorced father, called Robert Phillip, played by Patrick Dempsey, and yeah, she has to choose like which world she wants to stay in, the modern day world or the cartoon world. You can probably guess what she's going to choose in the end. So yeah, if you haven't seen that movie either, do check it out. It's a really good film. So yeah, 2008 is Bolt. As a matter of fact, I know people are going to say I'm a child, but who cares? I actually have him here. Yay! I'm Bolt. Yeah, I love Bolt. It's got great animation. It's got again great cast by Miley Cyrus, John Travolta, who voices the dog. It's kind of like the Truman Show with Jim Carrey because like the dog Bolt thinks that everything is real, but it's actually a TV show he's actually in, and he thinks he has superpowers, but he hasn't. So yeah, it's a really good movie. It's a cute movie, and if you're a fan of dogs like myself, you will like this movie too. Oh my god, I keep yawning. Oh, sorry. 2009 was a movie that brought us back hand-drawn animation for a short while. It is, of course, the Princess and the Frog, which is based off the Frog Prince. It's a really good movie as well. I really, really enjoyed that film as well. It's a great film. So if you haven't seen The Princess and the Frog, do check it out. It's got great animation as well. Wow, it's 20 minutes in. 2010 was the year that my favorite animated movie came out. I love this movie. It is, of course, Tangled. I did a movie review of this movie, so if you want to check out more of that, do watch my movie channel, my movie review of that movie, and you know why I like this movie. 2011, We Bought a Zoo, great film as well. 2012 was Silver Linings Playbook, which had Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Lawrence, a very good film about mental health. 2013 was Save Mr. Banks. Sorry, I'm actually speaking this now. 2014 was The Fault in Our Stars, great film as well. 2015, Cinderella, which is my favourite Cinderella movie of them all. I love Lily James, I love Richard Madden, Cate Blanchett, who plays the villain, Lady Tremaine. I love the score, I love the visuals, and it's just, Lily James's dress, oh my god, it's fabulous. 2016 was a toss-up between The Jungle Book and La La Land, great films. 2017 I mentioned this in 1991. It is, of course, Beauty and the Beast remake and The Greatest Showman. Loved them two movies so much. 2018 was A Star Is Born. That was my favorite film of last year. It was absolutely brilliant. I mean, Bradley Cooper, who knew that guy could sing? He was brilliant in that movie. And the last 20 minutes of that movie had me and my mum in tears. 2019, okay, the last film I saw was Captain Marvel, which was actually good. I did review that movie as well. How to Train Your Dragon 3, great send-off to a brilliant franchise, which started off in 2010 and ended in 2019. Brilliant film as well. And that's it for my films I've seen all through my childhood. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite films were from the year you were born. And till next time, take care. And before I go, I am going to do a movie review of two movies I'll be seeing. One this weekend and one the following weekend. So this weekend, probably Sunday, I will do a review of Dumbo to let you guys know what my thoughts of the film was. And then the following week, like I said, next weekend, I'll be watching Shazam, which is the latest superhero movie which stars Zachary Levi and Asher Angel. So I'll let you know what I think of that movie as well. So more movie reviews to come. And till next time, take care and thanks for watching. And make sure you click the subscribe button. And I hope that I'll get 1 million followers in time to come. So it'll be great. It'd be a dream come true if I get 1 million followers, but chances of that happening, I don't know. So hopefully I'll reach the 1 million subscribers. So thanks for watching, guys.